If you're trying to flip your first house and it already feels stressful, here's a mistake almost every first-time flipper makes. I believe real estate should reduce pressure in your life, not become the thing that creates it. And if thinking about your first flip already feels overwhelming, that's not because you're doing something wrong. It's because you've been taught to do things in the wrong order. Give me the next few minutes and I'll show you why most first-time flips feel so stressed. And the one shift that makes your first flip deal manageable instead of terrifying. I teach this using what I call pressure-free first flip framework. It's designed specifically for people doing their first deal. For those of you who don't know me, I am Sandra Connor. I still work a full-time job, I own rental property, and I earn passive income outside of real estate. I flipped my first house, but the most important lesson I learned wasn't about renovations or profit. It was this: the more passive income you have, the less pressure you carry into your very first deal. Every video I share is meant to give you clarity, not hype, not pressure, and definitely not advice that could put you in a bad spot. Here's the truth most first-time flippers aren't told. Your first flip isn't hard because it's complicated. It's hard because too much is riding on it. Here's the problem most beginners face. They treat their first flip like it's going to change everything. They tell themselves, once I get this one done, I will feel secure, which causes them to rush to find a deal before they feel ready. They're also consuming advice. They're watching videos that are really meant for people that are on their 10th or 20th flip, and the pressure quietly builds. Because your first flip shouldn't carry the emotional weight of your future. When your savings, confidence, and sense of success all depend on one deal, it causes you to second guess constantly. You rush decisions. You accept risk you normally wouldn't. You feel stressed even before the closing. That's supposed to be an exciting time in your life. That pressure doesn't motivate you. It clouds your judgment. Here's how first-time flippers should actually approach their first deal. Let me tell you the truth about flipping houses. You see all these advertisements about hard money loans that pay for the house and give you the money to do the repair. So you think, okay, I have zero money in this because I'm getting everything through the loan. What they don't actually tell you is you have a large payment up front, you have high interest rates on this, and you have to pay the interest-only mortgage each month that you carry this loan. You also have to pay for all the repairs up front. They give you, it's kind of like a construction loan. So once you say that you're going to replace the floors in your house, they're not going to pay you for that until the floors are purchased and installed. So then they come out, they check, okay, yeah, the floors are installed, so you've got to have that $4,000 to $6,000, depending on the size of your house and the type of floors you do. You've got to have that money up front in order to pay for the floors. So here are 3 steps that you can use to help you handle this better. Step 1 is remove your first deal pressure. Your first flip should not be responsible for proving that you're capable of fixing your finances. You need income stability outside of the deal so it doesn't make everything feel so catastrophic. Because believe me, things are going to go wrong and delays are going to happen. Step 2, shrink the stakes of the deal. Your first flip isn't about maximum profit. It's about learning clearly. Lower margins and lower stress. But if you have a higher margin, which means you stand to make more on the house, so deals with higher margins also come with sleepless nights because you have more of your money put in the flip. Step 3 is make calm decisions on purpose. When the deal isn't carrying emotional weight, you analyze better, negotiate clearer, and walk away faster when something doesn't feel right. So why does my way work better? Because the first deals are won by people who don't need them to work. I want to say that again. Your first flipping deal, it works for the people who don't need it to work. Because those people, they're able to stay calm. So calm beginners learn faster. Calm beginners make fewer mistakes. And calm beginners actually finish their first flip. Your first flip should build confidence, not anxiety. Real estate works best when you reduce pressure, not when you add to it. You don't need to rush your first flip. Stable, calm beginners always outperform stressed ones. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave me comments. Let me know what questions you have about achieving your first flip. I would love to answer them for you. Thanks a lot.